In today's video, I will be running the Sega Saturn emulator. I think it's a Yabu simulator on Batocera Linux. This is Batocera Linux's wiki page about Sega Saturn. And the Sega Saturn was a video game console which had a CD player. It was a 32-bit video game console released in 1994. Retailed for about $400 back in 1994. I had one back in 1995. It was it's a pretty good video game, a 32-bit video game console, but I like the Sony PlayStation better, so I sold that one and used the PlayStation instead till I replaced that in 2001 with a PlayStation 2. So anyways, enough of that. These are the ROM files that you'll need to run the Sega Saturn emulator. I think it's a Yabu simulator on Batocera Linux. And these are the file formats that you can use on Batocera. Let's begin. Where you could find the BIOS files. You could find them here on archive.org. I'll leave the video, I'll leave this in the video descriptions below so you can get it. Has everything you need. And let's just verify if that's true or not. You could just dump everything into your Batocera BIOS folder, or you could be more selective. That's not it. This one. Let's see if it's in there. Sega 101 in there. NPR 1793. NPR 18811. NPR 19367. Saturn BIOS. There it is. So everything's in there. If you haven't gotten those BIOS files in there, then you could just make a folder like this. Temporary folder. These are the 5 files that we'll need. And I'm going to go into Batocera. That's the host name. It should be the same for every Batocera. Here. Let's see where they go into. They just go into the BIOS folder. Okay. Let's drag it in there. The BIOS. Not into the subdirectory, but in the general folder. Just into the BIOS folder like this. I already got them in there, so that's why it's saying that. The next thing is I want to get the games and put them into the ROMs folder. Get that. That's Saturn, I think. Saturn. Says you could run .zip files. Okay. Put that in there first. See what other types of files can be run. Drag each of the games in here. Next one. and the rest of them. My transfer rate's about 110, 105 to 112 megabytes per second. Okay, that's pretty good. I should have it in there in no time. Excellent. Everything's in there. So now I'm going to go to my Batocera PC, or my Batocera unit, and I'm going to run the Sega Saturn emulator from there. Okay. Okay, now I'm back on Batocera. Let's see. Sega Saturn. Going to run some games. Let's try this one. And this one works. Try this. So I could change scroll rate. That's awesome in this version. Okay, let me get out of here, or let me go to, just press hot button and B to get here. Let's see what I can do here. You could save states here. Select a slot for save states. So select slot 1, save it. Go back. If I could load that, I could. Go to options. There isn't anything I could change on the BIOS here. Gives you the information of what kind of emulator is being used. Using Yabun San Zero, that's the emulator. The file is .cue. Okay, so I'm going to get out. Press hot button and start. Let's try this one. Let's see if it works. Some of these work, some of these don't. Well, this one does work. I had this game back in 1994 or something. When I had the Sega Saturn. I don't know which buttons are what. Seems to be running okay. Okay, let me go to hot button and B and let's see what I could do here. I can't change any of the BIOS settings here either. So I'm going to get out. Start select. Let's try another game. Let's try House of the Dead. Well, it does work. Good. That's not a good sign. See what I could do here. Give it a few more seconds. I guess it doesn't work, so let me get out of here. Or let me try to use a different emulator. I press select. Advanced Arcade System Options. Let's try Batocera and see if that works. So when a CD doesn't work, this is what happens. Gonna get out here, get out of there. Let me try one more emulator. Let's try Chronos. Chronos is pretty crappy. It's very, very slow. It actually does work. I guess Chronos does work. Just selecting a different emulator does enable you to run some games.
Oh no! Others are still inside. Save them! Help! Sophie?
I think this was a light gun game. The Sega Saturn didn't have any, I don't think it had 3D abilities or anything. That's why it looks so crappy here. Okay, so let me get out of here. I think that's it. Let's try another game. Let's try Elevator Action Returns. That was an arcade game back in the 1990s. That doesn't work. Let's try a different emulator. Let's try Yaboose. Okay, let's try that. See if that works. Go in here to see if I could change something. Nothing. Okay. This is a .cue file. Name core. Maybe I could try a different emulator. Same stuff, doesn't work. Get out of here, try something else. Try this. Nope. Another dud. Let me try this one. Empty drive. There's something in there. Okay. A lot of duds. Maybe it doesn't like the format or something. Okay, this one works. Definitely a problem with sound. Okay, that was crappy. There's not much promise here for this emulator on Batocera. I had better luck on Retroarch. See if we have the same sound issues. Same problem. Try Tetris. Just a hit and miss. Definitely not recommended for using the Sega Saturn emulator on this thing. The format's right. .cue, but just doesn't want to work. Okay, so let me get out of here. I think that's a .zip file. Let's see if that works. It says it would work. Doesn't work. Okay, .zip file doesn't work. Wonder what that is. Curious. Does work. Oh, it's virtual cop. Wow. It appears to have crashed. Where's the loading? Shouldn't take that long. Maybe we'll try a different. That's worse than the other one. Last try. Same issue. Guess that's it. Ran everything I was gonna run. Okay, if you have any questions, you could leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.